EA Sports, so proud to bring you continuing coverage of the world of golf. Today from the spectacular Wolf Creek Golf Club in Mesquite, Nevada. Rich Lerner joined up in the booth by Frank Nobilo. Frank, there's nothing like it early tee time to get the adrenaline flowing.
And also, too, the golf course is perfect. Less divots. You don't see any sort of marks on the green. Greens are going to putt beautifully. There's also, the course is a little bit softer. It's got the moisture from overnight. And also, when they've cut the golf course, there's that really green, fresh smell, like it's brand new.
Oh, that was a beautiful golf swing right there. Everything working in harmony and a great result in the fairway. Now, from way down there, a good look at a second to the par 5. Wow, what a nice way to start the day, Frank.
Straight out of the gate, and the barn door is officially open.
Oh, yeah, that's how you take advantage of a par 5. It's in for an Eagle 3. Superb. 445-yard par 4 second hole. No mistaking where we are. Smack in the middle of the Nevada desert. Chance, but it's looking good. Drivable par 4, not for most in this field, but for this guy, yes, he has just knocked it on. What a shot. Okay, didn't quite get it there, but that's a decent effort. Okay, so that's why you take out the big stick and try to drive this par 4 after a good lag putt. It means that's no more than a tap-in birdie. Now on to the third, first of the short holes here at Wolf Creek. Uphill shot, Frank?
Yes, it's going to play a little longer because of that. Then it's 227 yards off the back tee. Hard to imagine you have a par 3 in amongst this desert. And really, that's all it is. Tee and green. There's not much in between. Well protected, as you can see by those bunkers. And this green a little smaller than what you'd like for a hole that's around that 230-yard mark.
Okay, a friendly bounce there, and that will make its way onto the putting surface. Nota Begay down on 3 green to look at this putt for birdie.
Tough putt to get close as it works down the hill and will work to his left.
Maybe gave that one a little too much credit and it missed on the high side. And he'll finish that for a par, but still 3 under through 3 holes thanks to that scorching birdie eagle start to the round. Back to the tee here at Wolf Creek. A lot of sand along the right side of this fairway leading up to the green, Frank.
Yeah, I can't even count how many bunkers they got down that right side. It's easy to see where not to go. So obviously you want to get that ball up on that left side. And then really it's just a short pitch across. Yeah, this hole's only 383 yards and it won't even really play its distance. But of course you've got to be careful. It's not long, but fairway first once again here. You can see all the problems around there if you do miss this fairway. So it's official. Will not hit every fairway today. First fairway missed in the rough. Let's see what they can do from here. That's the modern game. Huge tee shot, little shot, get in close, and a potential birdie.
If only they could all be that short. Very well played there. And it results in an easy birdie. Now to the par 5 fifth hole. Cut it over the ridge here, Frank?
Well, if you can, if you dare. And there is actually a stream here. I know we're in the middle of the desert, but if you can clear that stream, that's the main thing. This is a crazy looking tee shot because it looks like you want to go down that left, down that canyon area, but if you don't know the exact distance you fly the ball, then you're going to be in lots and lots of problems. Those collection of 3 bunkers down the right side, as long as you can avoid that, then that second shot to this par 5, that's not overly long, it's just under 500 yards, is certainly reachable. Second shot will play uphill to a elevated green with, once again, 3 different levels.
Well, not this time. That one's in the rough. Might be a tough shot coming up. Yeah, sensational shot here. On and 2 on the par 5. And Frank, a good look at eagle.
Well, you're exactly right, Rich. 2 good shots into this par 5 and a chance to be more than well rewarded.
That really could have paid off that previous shot, but the eagle, not to be. Well, it's not often you make a birdie and leave shaking your head, but I think you'd like to have that eagle putt back. Next up, 447-yard, par 4 sixth. If you hit driver off the tee, be mindful of the creek that traverses the fairway, and the approach plays longer than the yardage as it climbs uphill to a really difficult green. So the great tee shot left him here. Now his second from relatively close range. And that'll do just fine. Now this for another birdie. Surgeon's touch right there. Well done to run that in for a birdie. Onward to the short but really fun 7, 302-yard par 4 hybrid or fairway wood off the tee. Should get you over a ridge that rolls downhill, leaving a short iron over a creek to the green. Here at 7, this is second from off the fairway. "11 feet away." Ooh, good speed there. That'll leave just a couple of feet. Really a birdie, but par is all he'll have to show for it. We arrive now at the beautiful but treacherous par 3 eighth, another one of Wolf Creek's signature holes, playing a stout 248 yards with a creek that wraps around the green from front to back. Important to hit your mark here. And I think he was a little wary of hitting the ball too far there, and he winds up leaving it short. Boy, nothing seems to faze this guy. He's been rock solid all round long, and he comes away with a par. Finishing up this front side here at the par 4 ninth, 390 yards, and what are we looking at, Frank?
Well, it looks relatively straightforward, but it's anything other than that. Decision time again. Do you lay it up into that wide area of the fairway? If you're a longer hitter and you are out here to have a little bit of fun, then maybe you want to take the head cover off because you'll get a little bit of an advantage if you can drive it over that last bunker on that right side, or at least take that out of play because you're only going to have a short pitch in here.
No problems there. That's going to wind up safely in the fairway. 70 yards. All that's left here for his second. Gonna have to try and give this a good thump to fly it to the hole. Oh, the hands came through beautifully there. Good thump of the sand and a good chance to save par. Just a tap in there for par at the ninth. And that will make this an even 30 for the front side, going out in 6 under par.
The par 4 10th. What's the right way to attack this hole, Frank?
Rich, you've got to convince yourself there's more fairway down there than what it first looks because that ridge on that right side, the desert there, blocks your view off the tee. But this fairway is just as wide as every other fairway on the golf course. A good drive, sort of 280, 300 yard plus, will always take those bunkers down the left out of play. From there, that second shot, just be aware of where the flag is. If they have it in that front or middle section, this is certainly a birdie hole. Anything on the green is going to be a very sort of makeable putt. Just be careful, though, when that flag is on the back right. That's the hard position because it brings that pot bunker into play.
Second shot coming up, and we say hello to Iona Stephen.
Well, it's 128 yards left to the flag today. Wind coming from behind, so you'll need to be careful where you land it.
Well, had a good look at the green, but couldn't cash it in. In the rough now, wondering what might have been. This one is looking good. Could it be? That was some kind of a read right there. He says, hey, forget about getting down in 2 from here. Let's just go ahead and run it home.
On to the 11th hole. We're looking downhill, 215 yards to the green.
And this is one of the holes that you realize you're at Wolf Creek. You would never see this hole anywhere else in the world. It's amazing when you stand on this tee. You see all of the canyons around, but there is a little green area down there. Surrounded by a couple of bunkers. It's a great-looking par 3. It measures 215 yards. Very playable, and you never know. Today might be the day where you make birdie.
That's a fun tee shot to hit right there. You know the wind is at your back. You tee it high and just let it go. Get it up there in the jet stream, and that's just what he did. He's going to love that. Oh, right by the hole. The longer putts, you don't mind as much. The short ones, they tend to sting. Disappointment there. We'll brush it in, and that'll be just a par.
Par 5 12th, and Frank, another reminder that Wolf Creek can really be intimidating.
It can. Water down the left. They'll take a huge dent off your scorecard. A lot of fairway down the right. Somehow find that. This par 5 can be reachable in 2. There's still trouble to the right of this green if you get a little bit cavalier. This, without doubt, the longest green on the golf course. It's 55 yards from front to back.
that, he's going to wind up right down Broadway. A majestic-looking tee shot there. Now a big spot here for something good. This is a short second to the par 5. It is one of the more satisfying shots in golf, isn't it? Downwind to a par 5, the second, you knock it on. Chance for eagle.
Certainly shortens up the par 5, that wind at your back, Rich, but you can just surf the wind. Just let that ball carry and just sail towards the green.
Oh, man, the putter is working now. That is back-to-back eagles, a rarity in the world of golf. Well, this is all about temptation. At 350 yards, this 13th here at Wolf Creek with a dogleg to the right. If you're a long hitter, you're thinking about it. Maybe you're going to cut the dogleg and try to drive the green, but keep in mind, if you miss it to the right, wave goodbye to your golf ball. Oh, off the cart path. Wayward from the tee, and this one is headed for the rough, Frank. Not in the fairway, but not a real problem here at the 13th, getting set to play his second shot. Chance now for another birdie. Yeah, from that far away, anything inside of 5 feet is pretty darn good. Just 5 feet left. Very good sequence for him there. He covered a lot of ground on those 2 putts, and he'll walk away with a par. Now to the 14th hole, and Frank, this is probably the best par 4 here at Wolf Creek.
It's certainly the hole that they take the most photographs on, Rich, and you can see why. Great vantage point of the whole golf course. The hole's just sort of littered with bunkers down the left side, so you know where not to go once again. Go to the right side of that. The hole just keeps sort of hooking around that left side. It plays under 450 yards. It's fun. Just sort of draw it a little off the tee, draw it a little into the green, and you'll be fine. Really starting to make a hard game look easy. Drive after drive has been superb. And this one, well, as we like to say, is in the mayor's office. That's a bit of a head turner, really. That was a green light situation from that distance, and far from the best shot I've seen today.
That's so nearly a birdie, but par is all he'll have to show for it. Now to the short par 3 15th hole here at Wolf Creek. What is this, Frank? Just a wedge or a 9-iron?
That's all, Rich, but it's very tempting to get greedy here. And, well, you pay the price, obviously, if you miss the green on the left down on those bunkers, because they're, well, a good 6-7 feet below the level of the green. But with a wedge or a 9-iron, who doesn't go aiming at the flag?
Well, that's still on the green, but that's the danger of not quite getting it out there as far as it needs to go. Yep, not bad. Had to put a little extra into that one, but got it there. That's a pretty good effort. Disappointment there. We'll brush it in, and that'll be just a par. All right, into the finishing stretch here at Wolf Creek with the par 4 16th at 393 yards. This one requiring a good drive over the canyon. If you do put that in play, you'll have a chance to make a birdie. That's going to be up the left-hand side.
It might be in the rough, but that was absolutely crushed.
Ball appears to be sitting up here in the rough at the 16th hole. Decent lie, but you just won't be able to get it to spin. See what he can do now with this, his second shot. Now this for another birdie.
And this is a putt pros practice for hours, slightly uphill and dead straight.
Got it there, but not quite on target. That's so nearly a birdie, but par is all he'll have to show for it. We come now to a great risk-reward challenge. 562-yard par 5 17th. Good drive will roll down the hill, offering a chance to get home in two. But if you don't get there, your ball might roll back into a lake. Good luck. Boy, the rhythm is definitely there today. Another wonderful tee shot. Man, Frank, it is one thing to stack pars on a scorecard, but Eagles, this is an incredible performance.
Well, I'm used to birdie feasts, but eagle feasts? I didn't think you could do that.
Oh, that looked good the whole way. Very nicely done. Okay, that nothing more than a tap, and that's how this round has gone. Just a sensational display so far. Finishing hole here at Wolf Creek is only 307 yards. Frank, where's the trouble here?
Short and to the right of this par 4. Really, there's a multitude of options off this tee. You could hit an iron, you could hit a fairway wood. Even some might try and hit a driver, but you know, that's a little too risky. There's too many problems up ahead if you try and take this hole on. Really a short club off the tee, leaving yourself some area of 100, 70 yards, and you're going to be putting for birdie more often than not.
Well, not holding back. This is a big swing. So that ball nestles down in the rough. Just got away a little bit on that tee ball. This is a 13-footer. Not that time. Pretty good effort, but it'll wander a couple of feet by. So a tap in there. That's for par at the last. And that will close out a 9-under round of 63. Incredibly well done.